Hello, thank you for coming to my channel. This is Wendy with Wendy's Paper Chunk, and I'm playing again, of course. I dug into my fabric scraps and found some really fun novelty fabrics that I have made bags out of, and I thought I am going to make some journal covers with these, and I thought I'd show you how I'm going to do one of them. Well, actually, there's going to be two. I got enough to make two small covers, but let me show you what it is. It is a Menace fabric, and it's the old Menace too. See, Menace. Good. And then here is the other piece I had. So I was thinking of just having a front and back cover and doing a spine, but it's such an awkward shape. You know, it's landscape, so it's horizontal, and I'd have to piece, you know, and you know, I'd have to make a bunch, you know, I'd have to you know, join the pages just to get them to fit that length, and, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, I think I'm going to use this as a cover like this, because you still get the whole front, and, you know, Menace, you know, it'd be on the back. So I thought I'd use this. Maybe use this as a second cover, or cut this out and use it for pockets and stuff on the inside. But what I did was, okay, this is a Dura Bag. Basically, it's those mailing bags. I love these as a base. I use these all the time because you can't tear them. They're like literally indestructible. So what I did was I glued these pieces of fabric on a single sheet of this. I cut the bag open, and I glued them down, and I just used my Avery glue stick. I glued them down yesterday, actually, and I gave them all day, you know, until today to dry, because I don't ever like to use my sewing machine through wet glue. That's a big no-no. So I was just wanting to show you what it looks like, you know, before, you know, before I do anything with them. So basically I am, well, first I need to think about the closure, because if I'm going to do a fabric closure, I want to sew it in and, you know, put it on this side so it won't, so I won't have to figure out how to hide it. Sorry, I wanted to block out an address. So this way, the tail of the fabric strip for the handle can be on the inside and then when I cover it, you won't see it. So I'm just trying to debate if I'm going to do that or not. Because I'm gonna sew this. I'll probably do some stitching around some of this, and then it's going to go around, but I want to get the inside layer tucked in as well, so I can stitch those together too. It just adds some extra to keep things together. So what it's going to look like cover wise, so this will be a single signature. Okay, this is so cute. Okay, so this will be, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna have to make two. I'm just gonna have to do two. These are just too cute not to. I'll have to show you the other fabric I pulled out that I forgot I had. Let's see here. Let me get these off out of the way. Now, if you don't have a sewing machine, you know, that's fine. You can use fabric tack to glue your fabric down. And then what I would do is, when you stitch your stitches, you know, your signature end, you're going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. So you're going to do that. And then even if you want, you can tack them down, hand tack, just to make sure nothing comes up. You can put little grommets in or beads or sew buttons, and just to make sure you don't have any fabric coming up. I'm pretty confident that this is going to stay stuck, but I like the stitching in it. Normally to do a fabric cover, I'd put some quilt batting and quilt it and, you know, do a soft cover. But I personally like my covers to have a little stiffness to it. It might be paperback, you know, softness. So I just like a little bit of a form. Okay, so here is, let me fold this one. This one probably needs to be squared up some, but we'll see. I see what's going on. Oh, I have an extra. That's okay. That's okay. Alright. So, that's basically, these are so cute. I made a really cute handbag out of this Dura Bag fabric. I'll have to pull it out and show you guys one day. Alright, so that's what I'm working on. But, I forgot I had ice cream sandwich fabric. I know, is that not hilarious? I don't know why I had this fabric. I can't remember what I was making with this. So I have the ice cream fabric, and do I have another piece of, ooh boy. All right, hold on. I have a mess here. And then I have this the swatch of Pepsi cans. We're Pepsi drinkers here. My mom is a hardcore Pepsi drinker, and I think I made her a little coin bag out of this. I don't know. So I have this, and I also have the red, which I think I'm going to tear a strap off of this red to make the ties for this. It just looks like, you know, it coordinates really well with it. So, let me pull that over. So I have the red for this, and I, of course, have red for the Pepsi, and I even, this, I don't know what I'm going to do with. Any thoughts on the ice cream fabric, everybody? Let me know. So, let me I'll fold that up. I also have, don't even get me started here, folks, because, let's see here. I have Nancy Drew. Okay, the problem with this is it's so big, I can't, if I turn it into a journal, I'd have to turn it this way. Okay, which is doable, but it's sideways, so I don't know. What do you guys think about this? This is actually a fabric, and it's a print of one of the old Nancy Drew book covers. Okay, so it's a book. So I'm not quite sure if I should turn it into a cover like this or not, or just anything. I would turn it, you know, if I would sew it into a bag, it'd look like this, but I don't like it. Could, okay, let me know your guys' thoughts if this should be a journal cover like this. Okay, and then I have coordinating fabric that actually goes with that. These are the shadow scenes where it shows Nancy Drew with a magnifying glass, you know, as she hunts for clues. So I have this. I actually did a Nancy Drew quilt long time ago, and these are what I had left over. And then of course I have this one, this piece here, Says Nancy Drew over it. So I'm not quite sure. I keep looking at it. I'm just not sure what to do, if I should go ahead and do it this way or not, as the cover. So then it would open like this, you know. Let me know what you guys think. And this would be the back side of the back part of the book. Thoughts, please. I need some advice. Give me some opinions. Oh, and then, oh boy. Everything falls at once. I have other little scraps that go with this as well. Like the magnifying glass. And then this is the scrap of polka dot. Just a little scrap of polka dot with Nancy Drew silhouette in some of the circles. So that's for that. Give me some ideas for this one. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I just leave it alone and put it in my stash? And what about the ice cream? I don't know what to do with the ice cream either. But these two I'm pretty firm on, I think, because I love the novelty of it all. So I'm all for that. Now, let's get back to let me put those away. Now, I could just have a tie that ties, and I can sew the tie on the spine, and then it can tie on the side. That might be easier in the long run, and they can be smaller. Let's do that. Take off the selvage edge. Alright, we want lengthwise, so we'll do this. Let's see if this will be long enough, or if I will need to add length to it. So if it's sewn here, that way you won't lose it and it can just dangle. And then well, there would be enough. You know, I could sew it as is and always add to the length if I need to. Let's do that. So let's do 2 of those. 2. Oh, didn't I already cut? Ugh, I did. I know. Okay. So I have 2 strips I will sew, but now I need... I'll hang on to this because I might add to it. Because I'm so excited. I have another little piece I can use as ephemera. I can put little patches. So the color-wise, I am needing... Oh boy. See, I haven't really, I've been waiting for this to dry and I've been wanting to show you guys. So I need to get out a paper pad to find some red. I do have some solid color red, but I thought, let me pull out a pad and see if we have anything that works. All right, we'll start with this one first. Okay, this one is Classic Prints paper pad. It is K9 Memories. Surely there'll be something in here. Red, white. I'm thinking red, but we could go green, yellow, orange, all sorts of fun. This one would look really cute on one. It has all the colors in it. Like I said, right now I'm just looking for a background. I mean, a base layer to add to. Let's see. Well, there's stripes. I can do stripes. Choices, choices, choices. Let's see. Well, Mr. Wilson has a really cool green. This kind of gives it that old vintagey feel, don't it? So I can do one of them with this, maybe. Let's see. This has possible. I'm going to tear one out. And let's see. That's okay. So this is a thinner stripe than that. There is a solid. How did I miss the solid red? Did I miss a bunch? Oh boy. Where did I start at? Okay, well, here, let me. There's a yellow plaid. That one could be fun. Let's see. This is a good color scheme too. I can go with just a brown and ed. This is the green, because I have the green version. Let's see here. Ooh, I like this green. That's a green. Choices, you guys. What am I gonna do? All right. All right, let me go to the very, apparently I missed. That one could be fun. Let me hold that space there. Oh, all right. This is the winner for one of them for background. Okay. Apparently, both of them are going to have backgrounds of polka dots. I'm going to leave this out somewhere. Hold on. Where is it going to go? Nobody knows. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let me... Oh, excuse me. Allergies. It got cold here today for some reason. Okay, so I have 3 polka dots. I know one, I think this, since it has more, I'm going to do the red with this one. And then I don't know. I'm looking through the camera. You know what? I'll leave that for you guys to decide. The darker green or the bright green for this one. All right. Let me know your opinions on that. The lighter green or the darker green. I could go either way. I like both of them. That's the problem. So I'll leave that for you guys to decide for me and just work on this one. Okay, so what I will do first is, do I want a little edging, red edging around it for one thing? Let's see. Or do I just want it solid like this? And what I mean by that is I'm thinking about putting it like this and having, yeah, I won't do that. Okay. Never mind. I don't want to go and do that. So what I will do is get out my trusty glue stick once again. I will end up gluing this down and then letting it dry for one thing. I mean, like, probably till tonight, because it's early noon, so probably tonight, and then I will sew. I will figure out the pockets first. Sometimes if I want to add full pockets, I can sew those into when I sew. I'll show you guys. I'll show you what I mean. So let's see here. And I'm very liberal with this, even though I want it to stick. And this, most of this will probably get covered up anyway. This is just a base layer. It's basically, I'm trying to layer papers to make this a little more thicker, so it's not as loosey-goosey. So cute. So cute. Okay, let's see here. Actually, what did I do with that extra piece? Okay, because I'm thinking on the back side, I could do a fabric pocket on our inside cover. I mean, sorry guys. I'm thinking of what actually all can be incorporated in, since it is a small size too. Don't forget, this is a smaller, not that I can't stuff in this thing, don't get me wrong on that. I can make it a gator mouth like nobody's business. Let's see here. Problem is, I don't have any comic, newspaper comic strips. Do they? I don't even get the newspaper. Do they still put comic strips in the newspaper? Let me know if that's still a thing. I don't know. All right. So loving this. All right, so what I'll do is I'll let this dry like it is before I put the, bend back in it. Actually, I'll let it dry and then I'll sew it. So, question is, all right, so that's my, where's my, can you believe I've lost my good bone folder? I'm so aggravated. I don't know what happened to it. It's disappeared in the horde of my mess. Okay, I just kind of want to get an idea where my idea. And I will probably, I'm going to go with my black suit. And even though I'm going to be sewing the edges, I want to get this in here. And you probably won't even see most of this, but I think it's hard to ink when there's sewn over the threading. And I just kind of want to dirty this up. Dennis the Menace was a dirty boy in a playful way, you guys. And Mr. Wilson was a cranky old neighbor. And they had a great, the crazy dog. I don't know if any of you remember Dennis the Menace. It's one of my favorite actual movies. Love it. I can't remember the guy's name that played Mr. Wilson, but he played in Grumpy Old Men, which that is like the best movie ever. So funny. I laugh my tushy off every time I watch it. All right, I just want to darken these because I wonder if I can put a little black on so it kind of looks like newsprint. Not much, because I'll probably have to switch out and do black thread, because I think it needs it. Right now I have a brown thread on my sewing machine. There. Just a little, just enough here on the edges to make it look like some newsprint. I didn't do a lot. So, all right. Now, what's my next? I could probably remove these. I was doing some stockpiling, so I was making tags out of some book pages and gluing them onto the cardstock to have journaling spaces on the back. So I need to cut those out. All right, the next thing is I want to figure out my back pocket. If it needs to be sewn on or attached before I start sewing. And a front. Do I want to do a fabric pocket? Well, that's too big. But what do you guys think? A fabric pocket for the back? Let's see. We want it. I want to save that Menace for something. I don't know yet. Maybe on the spine or something. Let's get rid of that. Okay. So what I'm thinking, I need to find me a piece of paper. And we'll leave the edges raw. So it would be about here to all right, and then this will go down. What do you guys think? Whoops, for a little back pocket. Let's see. What do I need here? I have, man, this would probably, I had this envelope. Did I not cut? Oh yeah, I did cut. So, well, first of all, I cut this down to size. Choices. What do you do, guys? Do you sit and think about it forever or what? I have trouble making decisions on some of this because I like, that's my problem. I like everything. And, you know, and I hardly ever like one thing better than the other because I truly like everything. So I find it very difficult to choose stuff when I like both versions. That's my problem here. Okay. I'm gonna You never know. Oh, I'm already at the 30-minute mark. I wanted to not go over. All right, so I will probably stitch this on, but I'm going to make it a 2-pocket and then kind of like a library kind of thing. So it would go like this. And then I would have a back pocket. What do you guys think? Here we go, like this. Okay, I still have this one too. All right, so then I would have an extra pocket back there and a pocket here. And I'm going to stitch these. Okay, well, I promised myself I wouldn't go over my 30. I'm at 31 minutes. Darn it, you guys. I was having so much fun. All right, give me some feedback. Feedback on the fabric choices. Feedback on my green background for this. Or should I do something completely different? And what kind of papers do you envision in this? Should it all be, you know, coffee dyed paper? I have yellow, orange, blue, solid color, you know, paper. What do you guys envision on this? So throw me some good ideas back. All right, like, subscribe, share. Let me know what you think. You know me, I love to hear about it. You know, tell me everything. All right, I will talk to you soon. Bye.